This is Sherry Nelson, Executive Director of Connecting Waters Charter Schools. We're here on October 11th, 2021 for our Tiger broadcast this week. This week, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Aaron Stout, the man behind all of this IT technology that you see here at Connecting Waters. And he's just going to share a little bit with us about who he is, what he does, a little bit of his experience. He has an amazing team, IT team with Connecting Waters, and just share some safety tips. Aaron, take it away.
Thank you, Sherry. My name is Aaron Stout. As she said, I'm the IT specialist. I've been here for about 2 years. I also agree, we've built a great team here and we are working very hard for your students, and trying to make sure that we are as efficient and speedy as we can when it comes to device fulfillment, and also for if we have repairs to do on student machines. We are always looking to the future, looking at new things, new processes to make things quicker, and so just always trying to get out ahead of anything that might be happening. So one of the things that I'd like to talk about today is some safety tips. One of the things that we've been kind of battling here, and it's kind of a constant battle, is keeping students safe, but also letting them have enough freedom to get out on the internet and learn and research and do it without fear of coming across or being approached by anybody who's has malintent. One of the things that we're looking at, or one of the things we are moving towards right now, is getting the mass majority of our students onto Chromebooks. With Chromebooks, we are able to have a little bit more control. We're able to have a little bit higher filtering process to make sure that we can filter out all of the the inappropriate stuff on the internet before getting into the students' hands. With that, we're always keeping an eye on any kind of software that might be out there that gets around those filters. And one of the things that we have found here that's very popular right now with young people is a chat platform called Discord. Discord was used originally, or still is, but it's for online gamers, students, young people that play video games, so that they can chat with each other while they're playing the video games. But it's also become a hotspot for, because students have found out that the way Discord's built, it gets around our filtering system. And I mean, not just ours, but any school's filtering system. And so that any sort of inappropriate material can be moved between students without getting filtered. That is something that we're trying to stop. So that's one of the things we're trying to make sure that we filter out. With Chromebooks, that's very easy. With Windows laptops, not so much. So we're working towards that. But also on your personal devices, on the family devices, keep an eye out for something called Discord. Make sure who's friends your students are with on that platform, and maybe double check every once in a while to see what's being discussed or being sent over. Something else to look out for is any other platforms similar to that, like Snapchat or WhatsApp. They work in similar ways, and they're known favorites of predators. They're out there looking for young, unsuspecting young people to befriend and then move on to, not so nice things. So that is something to keep an eye on. Double check devices, phones, tablets for those types of platforms being used, and just make sure that they're, they can be used for great things and all that, but also, not so great things. It's always just a good, idea to keep an eye on what's being, communication between your student and someone else. We're looking at moving forward with possibly an additional software that would allow us to be more, have more control over what the students are able to get into. It could allow our instructors to be able to make sure that students are on task and not doing other things, chatting with each other while they're supposed to be in class, that type of stuff. So we're moving towards that, always looking for better ways of keeping the students safe, and just a better experience online, because we're in an online learning world, and it's here to stay. And so we have to adapt and move forward in the best way possible to give the students the best education we can. So Those are the things that we're working diligently on right now, myself and my team. And I think in fact, we just brought on a new member of the team, and I think he's going to be great. His name's Andrew, and he's going to bring some different ideas into the group as well. So really looking forward to that. So we're moving forward in a good way.
Hey, wow, that's exciting. Thank you, Aaron.
Mhm.
So to clarify and to review, so the Chromebooks that we have and we have been establishing and giving to students, that's a safe platform within our Google environment.
Yes, because we use what it used to be called Google Apps for Education. It's now Google Workspace for Education. The Chromebooks, being based on Google created the Chrome OS. They integrate 100%, and that is a way that we have kind of a umbrella control and what's the word? Just a better way of keeping the students, things filtered. Make sure that software, inappropriate software that we don't want them to have, is not downloaded onto the device. And that makes, when we have that umbrella type of dashboard, where we have more control over the Chrome devices.
Right. Okay. Okay. So the ones that, when people have their own devices, their whatever laptops they have, then that's kind of, they need to be aware that things
Right.
are maybe unprotected depending on what filtering they have.
Yeah, they just need to be more diligent of watching out for what the students are doing in their even during class. We found out that even during some of the Canvas classes, students might be off on another tab doing something else. We just need to be very diligent of what they're doing.
Yes, most definitely. And you had mentioned WhatsApp, huh? Is that what you wow, I wasn't aware of that. So WhatsApp, that's one to look at. And then Snapchat. I've heard of Snapchat. And then Discord, I just found out about last year with you. Thank you. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of, we need to all be in touch. We have our kids, we have great kids, but kids will be kids. And as parents, we need to make sure that we're aware of what they're doing and what they're not doing, and to keep them on task, because when they're at school, they should be doing schoolwork, and you need to just check up on them, and there's nothing wrong with that. Well, Aaron, that's great. Thank you so much. Is there anything else you'd like to share?
Myself and my team, we have a passion for IT, and we're always looking for suggestions. And so parents out there, if you've come across anything that you think is great, let your ES know. And your ES can pass that information on to us. And because we're always looking to get ahead of things, be at the forefront. We want Connecting Waters to be a destination of cutting edge ideas and technology. And so we're always open to suggestions on how we can be better and move forward.
Okay, great. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so just some reminders about what's coming up this week. You have the required writing benchmark assessment number 1. That's starting today through the 15th. There's picture makeups, retakes with Leonard photography. We have our guidance PSAT testing over at CWeb and CV. And and then your book, first day of school photos that are due on the 15th. So anyway, we have a great week coming up. I hope everybody has a wonderful day and a super week. And thank you so much for watching Tiger Broadcast.